What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your G.I. Joe action figure needs. Whether it's vintage or new, BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man wave, also known as the Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure wave. This is Absorbing Man, and I really dig this look. Some people complain that he's actually too big, but I don't really mind it. I think he looks fantastic. I remember when I saw the mock-ups from San Diego Comic-Con when they released the photos for him, that I was like, I have to get that Build-A-Figure. The belt on here looks really cool, nicely sculpted. It is a separate piece. It does kind of just jiggle up and down here, but it does sit, I think, and if you want to sit a little bit higher, you can bring it up. If you want to have 90s, late 80s, early 90s high pants,
Ooh la la.
you can have them do that. But also love the color of the pants. It looks really good. The paint on him looks really solid. Some of the best paint work I've seen Hasbro do is on him, I think. Might disagree with that, but to each their own. I think it looks really good. I love this face sculpt the best. The other one looks like the original guy from The Hills Have Eyes. It does come with this ball and chain. And no, I'm not talking Johnny Cash songs here. or Social Distortion, may I say. Ball and chain. But I actually prefer the Wrecking Crew ball and chain, to be honest with you. It actually matches his arm perfectly if you substitute this for that, because this doesn't really fit that. I don't know why they couldn't just give us a little bit of the paint, or just re-release the Wrecking Ball from Wrecking Crew. We have a regular arm right here. We also have what looks to be some sort of concrete, I think, here that he's absorbed. Over here we have a metal arm. It's not actual metal, it's just painted that way. And then here we have what looks to be some sort of like a tree arm, or a wooden arm, which is pretty awesome. I think they did a really good job sculpting these arms. And let me just fix my lighting here, so this way you guys can get some really good eye on the detail here. I think they did a really fantastic job with the sculpt and the paint and the detail. Nice paint shading going throughout the arm. Different shades of brown there. You got a dark brown and a lighter brown mixing together. Looks really good. The skin tone on the regular arm looks pretty good for the most part as well. It does match up with the torso, so you don't have any issues with different shades for the skin tone. Taking a look at this head, I was going to pop it off, but man, that is just very intimidating. I actually like the eye. I'm not sure if that's obviously some sort of like maybe like a gold eye or something. Maybe he absorbed some gold or something, or maybe a bronze. I don't know. Did a pretty good job with the sculpting of the musculature. Went a little bit overboard here on the line detail. Right here, he almost looks like a cyborg. Like these are hoses kind of hooking up to his neck. They went a little overboard, but it's not the worst thing in the world. The veins and musculature right here, maybe a little bit overboard as well, but if you have him in this grimacing face, you can kind of understand. Maybe he's flexing.
Brother!
Looks really cool, though. If you do want to replace the arms, they just come out like so. No big deal there. And they pop right in for the other arms, and they stay in. They stay in nicely, so you won't have any issues there with that. Like I said, the paint detail, and even there's some little cracks on the side of this head. It looks really, really good, man. I wish there was another term to give it, but it just looks so well done. I really dig this. even the inside of the mouth. You can actually see his the back of his mouth here. There's sculpting in the back of his mouth, which is awesome. The eye looks pretty well painted. It could be a little bit centered a little bit better, I should say. I'm speaking backwards like Yoda. As far as articulation does go, his head can swivel side to side. It can do a full 360 if you wanted to. It can't really look up. Now that's the limitation of this guy, but he can look down, which is good. He doesn't have much of a head tilt either. No jive turkeys, no gobbles. Arms go up, down, full 360 rotation. He does have a bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, a wrist swivel, a wrist hinge, which goes back and forth. And the same wrist hinge and articulation with all the arms. There's no difference there. Maybe a little bit in range of motion. Let me just see who's got the best range of motion here. I would say this arm has the best range of motion. And then probably, let's see this one. Then this one. Then this one. Then the wooden one, due to all the extra sculpting there. So that's range of motion wise. He does crunch forward. He does crunch back. I like the extra sculpting here. I'm not a big fan of whatever this is, though. That is a little bit awkward looking. But, like I said, nitpick. You can just have him crunch back like that. Or use different camera angles if you do displays and stuff like that. On the back, get a little bit of those grooves too. Not the worst thing in the world, like I said. I'm just pointing it out. That's all I'm doing. Waist swivel. He does have T-jointed hips, which go out, and they do go forward. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Ankle hinge, which doesn't really go far back or forward due to the sculpting of the cuff here on his boot leg or his pant leg. My God, I can't. Jesus. He does have the ankle pivot, but like I said, due to the pant leg, you can't really get what you really want. But as far as getting him into a standing pose, he will stand with zero problems. It does come with a plethora of options here for you. So, I mean, if you're not happy with that, I don't know what else to tell you, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy with the Build-A-Figure itself. I think this is a really good Build-A-Figure. I would definitely give it 2 thumbs up and recommend you pick them up, especially when comparing it to the only other one that I own. I know there was another version from, I think it was from the Hulk, action figure line, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me know in the comments below what it was. But this is the other one that I have, and as you can see here, I mean, it's a huge drop off if you still have this guy. I would say sell this guy and put the money that you sell him for towards this. As you can see, the huge drop off here between the two. The paint is just so much. Everything is just so much better on this Build-A-Figure than this. Oh my God, this is awful. Just looking at it, just kind of you're upsetting him. But let's get him out of here. Maybe I'll sell him down the road. I don't know. Final thoughts: go pick him up. Go get him. 2 thumbs up. I recommend it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the flip side.
Boogie, 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 boogie.